Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing today? If you can hear me, please comment yes. Comment yes if you can hear me. If you can hear me, how has it been? How has it been trading this week? How has it been? How has it been this week? What pair are you considering trading today? Let's talk, let's talk. What pairs are you considering trading today? If you can hear me, drop a comment, drop a comment, drop a comment, drop a comment. It's been an interesting week. It's been an interesting week. As you can see, most of the currency pairs has been ranging. It's been ranging. So how has it been at your hand? How has it been? How has it been? You making profits? Good to have you in the class. Please drop if there's anything you want to analyze, drop it in the comment space. Drop it in the comment space. Drop it in the comment space. Can you hear me? 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 So we'll go straight to business, okay? So we'll start with, let's see, GBP as you can see, GBP is bearish at the moment. You cannot buy or sell, okay? It's bearish at the moment. You cannot buy GBP at the current market price. I think it's heading to this support. That's my thought, GBP. Okay, if you are considering buying, I would suggest you wait for price to either support, okay, or wait for a bullish candle reversal pattern to form. Mr. Daniel, I can see you. Mr. Daniel, I can see you. If you have any question or you have any pain you want us to analyze, please let me know. Let me know. Okay. So GJ is bearish at the moment. If you are considering buying, wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form, okay, before you buy. Wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form. As you can see, price is at a discount level at the moment, okay. If we apply Fibonacci, let's apply Fibonacci from this swing low. Let's take it from this swing low to this swing high. So you can see price is at discount, okay. Price is at discount now, but before you buy, you should wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form on 1 hour, 15 minutes time frame. Okay, we'll look at Australia dollar card in a few minutes. Okay, so if you want to buy GBP wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form before you buy, because price is at discount at the moment. I hope that is clear. Okay, so I am bullish on GBP. Okay, I am bullish on GBP, waiting for a bullish setup before I buy. Right now I cannot sell. I cannot. The reason being that if you look at where price started dropping from this point. Can you see that? This would have been the best time to sell GBP. Now the market is trading 100 pips below that level. You can see that the market is trading 100 pips below that level, so it will be unreasonable for one to start selling at the current market price, because the risk one will be taking will be very high. Okay, if you're considering selling, you should wait for a pullback before you sell. Wait for a pullback before you sell. Okay, entering a sell on GBP is at a very high risk. Don't do that. Don't do that. Wait for a pullback before you sell. Pullback to premium. Okay, we buy from discounts and we sell from premium. Okay, so wait for price to pull back to premium if you want to sell, and now that price is at discount, wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form. Okay, then you look to buy opportunity. Okay, so let's go to, let's say, Australian card. Australian card, I hope I have it on my list. Australian card, I have Australian card on my list. Okay, let me add it to the list. Australian card. At the moment, Australian card is bearish. Australian card is bearish at the moment. You cannot buy at the moment. It is bearish, okay? Australian card is bearish at the moment. Mr. Laughter Oludu, you are welcome. You are welcome. So, Australian card is. Let me start with. Let me see what we have on the weekly. Let me see what we have on the weekly. Okay, Australian card is bearish at the moment. It is bearish at the moment. If you are considering buying, this is what you should do. Apply your Fibonacci tool from this swing low. Take it from the swing low to the swing high. Okay, if you want to buy, now the market is trading. Price is currently at a discount zone. Okay, it's currently at a discount zone. So if you want to buy, you should wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form on Australian card before you buy. Okay, wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form on Australian dollar card before you buy, because price is currently at discount. Okay, so at the moment it is bearish, but I will not advise you start selling. Reason being that this is where Australian card started selling. This is where the price started dropping, and this would have been the best price to execute a sell trade, right? This would have been the best time to execute a sell trade on Australian card. Why? We had a spinning top here. This is a bullish sign which indicates change in trend from bullish to bearish, and you can see the next candle that closed after the spinning top, you can see it closed below the low of that spinning top. You can see the next candlestick closed below the low of that spinning top. That is a confirmation that we have sellers in the market. We have traders who are willing to sell Australian card, and that would have been the best time to execute sell on Australian dollar card. If you decide to sell at the current market price, see where the market is right now, 8768. That's about 200 pips. Okay, 200 pips. The market is 200 pips from where you ought to have entered, from the price you ought to have entered Australian dollar card. So if you decide to sell Australian dollar card now, you will be taking a higher risk. A lot of traders will jump in and start selling due to FOMO, fear of missing out. That's the only reason a trader will want to execute sell on Australian dollar at the moment. This is not a good price to sell. If you want to sell, wait for price to pull back to a premium level before you sell. Okay, you can't sell at the current market price. I hope that is clear, Mr. Daniel. Mr. Daniel, I hope that is clear. Mr. Olodu, which pair do you want us to analyze together? Let me know. So Australian dollar card is bearish moment. Let's see Australian dollar USD. Australian dollar USD also is bearish. It is bearish, but entering sell at the current market price is at a very high risk. It's a very high risk. It's a very high risk. Wait for a pullback. I personally, today, I would look for buy opportunity on Australian dollar USD, but there has to be a bullish reversal pattern on the chart. Okay, a bullish reversal pattern must form before I execute a buy trade. I hope you can still hear me. I hope you can hear me. Okay, so Australian dollar USD is still bearish. You cannot buy or you cannot sell at the moment. Okay, price has moved. Price has moved. So patiently wait. If you want to sell, wait for price to pull back. Okay, if you want to buy, wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form on 1 hour or 4 hour time frame before you execute a buy trade. I hope that is clear. You can see on daily, you can see a support has been broken. You can see support has been broken at this point. Can you see that? Now, at this previous lows, this equal lows, there is liquidity at this previous low. So it could be that they just want to sweep liquidity at this previous lows, okay, before pushing price up. It could be that they just want to hunt for the stops at this level before pushing price up. Okay, so that's why I said if you buy, wait for a bullish reversal pattern. This breakout could be a false breakout. I hope you get it could be a false breakout. This breakout on Australian dollar USD could be a false breakout because we have liquidity at this previous old lows, equal lows. Okay, so if a bullish reversal pattern forms after liquidity has been swept, then you could look for a buy opportunity on Australian dollar USD. But at the moment, with the pattern we have on the chart, Australian dollar USD is still bearish. It is still bearish. Okay, and this would have been the best price to sell. Okay, this would have been the best price to sell. Okay, you can see what we had here. This would have been the best price or best time to execute a sell on Australian dollar USD. Reason being that we had an angry man candle at the point. You can see this is an angry man candle, and this angry man candle formed at a previous resistance level. So that would have been the best price. You can see it. You can see that resistance level. That angry man formed at a previous resistance level. So that would have been the best time to execute a sell. So this was a supply zone. This was a supply zone. Can you see that? This was a supply zone. So price tested that supply zone and there was a strong rejection from that zone, and the candle that closed as an angry man. The candle that formed was an angry man. So this would have been the best time to sell. Now the market is trading almost 70 pips, 70 pips from that price. You see, price has been in a range for some time. Since the 17th of January, GBP USD has been in a range. You can see it has been in a range. And we had a breakout from this support, as you can see. There was a breakout from this support, you can see. And one thing you should take notice of is at these previous lows, you can see all these lows. These are areas of liquidity. So it could be that they just want to clear the stop losses at this level. They just want to sweep liquidity at this level before pushing price up. Okay? This could be a false breakout. It could be a false opportunities. That I could look for a buy setup if all the liquidity has been cleared and a bullish reversal pattern forms. Then I can go in. I can buy GBP USD. Okay, so right now GBP USD is bearish. GBP USD is bearish. It also has the possibility of back. Okay, as you know, there's a strategy called retest, right? Break and retest strategy. So a support has been broken, that support has become a resistance. Price is likely going to pull back to test the resistance level. That support level has become a resistance. So this was the support. Okay, price has broken out from that support. There's a possibility for price to pull back to test this broken support zone resistance before it continues with its bearish move. So if I see a bullish reversal pattern now and I decide to buy, my take profit will be at this support zone resistance. That's where I will set my take profit. I hope you get that. I hope you get that. I hope that is clear. If you have any question, drop in the comments. Okay, so which other pair should we look at? Okay, Euro Aussie. Okay, Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie is bullish at the moment. Euro Aussie is bullish at the moment, but I'm considering selling Euro Aussie. So I'm waiting for a bearish reversal pattern to form. Bearish reversal pattern. When I say bearish reversal pattern, I'm referring to bearish engulfing candle, shooting star, angry man, doji, spinning top. Okay, if I see any of this pattern, if any of this pattern forms on 4-hour or 1-hour time frame, that will be the time for me to sell Euro Aussie. Okay, I cannot buy Euro Aussie at the moment because of where price is at the moment. Okay, this is where I should have entered buy. This is where I would have entered buy. This after the formation of this engulfing pattern. Okay, this is where I should have entered buy. Okay, or after the formation of this spinning bottom, Okay, I should have entered buy. Okay, but right now market is trading far above this level, so I cannot jump in and start buying. Okay, so my buyers on Euro Aussie at the moment it is bullish, but I'm looking for a sell opportunity on Euro Aussie. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. That is clear. You have any question, drop it in the comment space. Hasty here, here. So let's gold. What's happening on gold? I think gold is still bullish. Gold is still bullish. Reason being that the low of this bullish candle has not been broken. The low of this bullish candle has not been broken. That's the reason I think gold is still bullish. Okay, that's the reason I said gold is what? Bullish. Because this low of this bullish candle has not been cleared. You can see that level has been tested several times. They've been trying to break that low, but they have not been able to break that low. So that is the reason my bias on gold is still bullish. Okay, my bias on gold is still bullish. Let's go down to 1 hour time frame. Okay, so you can see the last candle that formed on 1 hour is an hammer, right? This is an hammer, bearish hammer, right? But before I buy, the next candle should close bullish. I need to wait for the next candle to close bullish before I buy. This is a bearish hammer. I cannot execute a buy trade after the formation of a bearish hammer. If this was a bullish hammer, by that I mean if the body was bullish, that would have been the right time for me to buy. Okay, but since it closed bearish, I have to wait for the next candle to close bullish before I buy. You'd also notice that the low of that candle, okay, you can see also here we had a resistance. Can you see this resistance? Can you see that resistance? So price tested that level and there was a rejection from that level. So if a bullish candlestick close above this, the high of this hammer, I would buy gold. I would buy gold. Okay, so I'm waiting for a close above the high of that hammer before I would buy. That is clear. I hope that is clear on gold. I'm looking for a buy opportunity on gold. Another reason for wanting to buy gold is that you can see this bullish candlestick we had here, this last bullish candle. You can see. You can see this bullish candle here also. Look at the low here. Can you see this low? Can you see this low? That low was not broken. Price just tested that low. Can you see the low of this candle? Can you see this? Price just tested the low. You can see this candlestick that formed there. Tested this low, tested this support, and there was a strong rejection from that level. So there is a possibility of gold price going up. I hope that is clear. Is there another pair you want us to analyze together, Mr. Daniel, Mr. Olodu? Any pair you want us to analyze? Let's look at Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD, I think what we have on Euro USD is a buy stop right now. From what I see on Euro USD, this looks bullish. Okay, let's start with the day. So I think we had price has tested its support. Price has tested its support, right? Yeah, price has tested that support. Okay, so let's say the candle that formed on, let's go to daily. Okay, let's go to 4 hour. Okay, so depending on how this 4 hour candle will close, this 4 hour candle will close by 11, right? This 4 hour candle will close by 11. If it closes as an hammer, I would look for sell. Sorry, buy. I would be buying Euro USD if this candle closes as an hammer. Okay, if 4 hour candle closes as an hammer, I would buy Euro USD. And let's see what we have on 4 hour. So if 4 hour closes bullish, let's see what we have on 1 hour. So you can see on 1 hour also we already have a bullish reversal pattern. Okay, so if this 1 hour candle closes bullish, I think it will be a good time to buy Euro USD. I think it will be a good time to buy Euro USD. Okay, so you can see here we had, this is an hammer, bearish hammer. This is also a bearish hammer. These are bearish hammer. After the formation of a bearish hammer, you should wait for the next candle to close bullish before you execute the trade. Wait for the next candle to close bullish before you execute a trade. And like I said, if I'm buying, okay, if I buy Euro USD, my profit will be at this area, 1.0886. That is where I will set my take profit. Why? There is liquidity residing at these previous highs, these equal highs. There is liquidity residing at that level. Okay, we also have liquidity at this level. Okay, so this could be my first TP. This could be, we also have liquidity here. Okay, this is liquidity. Then, so this will be my first TP. Okay, second TP and third TP. So there's opportunity on Euro USD. There is opportunity on Euro USD. Euro USD is giving us a good buy setup. Euro USD is giving us a good buy setup. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Euro USD is giving us a buy setup. Okay, Euro USD is giving us a buy setup. Of all the pairs we've been looking at, I think the Euro USD is giving us a very good, a nice setup. Okay, of all the pairs we've analyzed, I think Euro USD has a good setup. Okay, but let's wait for 1 hour candle to close bullish before we buy. Let's go to 15 minutes. What do we have on 15 minutes? So you can see on 15 minutes, can you see this? A resistance has been broken on 15 minutes. Resistance. Okay, so that resistance has been broken. So there should be a shift in market structure on 5 minutes. Okay, on 5 minutes, we should see a shift in market structure on 5 minutes. Let's go to 5 minutes. So you see there is a shift in market structure. You can see this is a shift in market structure on 5 minutes. Can you see? Can you see that? There's a shift in market structure. Now, after a shift in market structure, price is expected to pull back, right, to a discount level. Price is expected to pull back to a discount level. So what we'll do here, all we have to do here is just we could pick our Fibonacci, take it from this swing low to this swing high. This is the current high. Okay, but we should have waited for this candle to close before we, okay, this 5 minutes candle should close bearish before we confirm this level, the swing high. Okay, so let's just assume that candle has closed and it closed bearish. So we should wait for price to pull back to discount. Okay, wait for price to pull back. So it's likely price is going to pull back to this. I think there's a little fair value gap here that was created. Okay, there's a fair value gap here that was created. So it's likely price will pull back into this fair value gap. Okay, it is likely price will pull back to this fair value gap. Okay, so that's my take on Euro USD. Euro USD, this is a good setup on Euro USD. So if you decide to buy, please, if you decide to buy, your stop loss should be 10 pips below the low of this candle. Please, if you're going to execute a buy trade, set your stop loss 10 pips below the low of this candle. Okay, we are expecting a major news from the United States, I think by 2:30, 4 p.m. Between 2:30, 4 p.m., two major news will be released in the United States, and that could also influence price action. It could influence price action. You should know that all we've been doing since is technical analysis. So you should set your stop loss, okay? No matter how good your technical setup is, if the news is released and it favors USD, for example, the market can go in the opposite direction. If the news favors USD, Euro USD could go bearish. It could go bearish. It will ignore all the support levels. You should know that. Okay, so what we've been doing is technical analysis, and forex is not just about technical analysis. We have fundamentals, we have the sentiments. Okay, so that my my bias is based on technical analysis. I hope that is clear. So you could wait for price to pull back. If you don't want to wait, just ensure that your stop loss is 10 pips below this level. Anything that make price break this low of this candle, then you should know that the trend has changed from bullish to bearish. So you should be out of the trade. Take that small loss and wait for the next opportunity. I hope that is clear. Euro USD. Okay. Which other pair do you want us to analyze? Which other pair? Okay, let's see USD card. Let's see the card. Wow, this is another good setup on US. Is looking good. Okay, see this on USD card. Uh, this broken. Okay, now a lot of people will think this is a valid breakout, right? Most retail traders will see this as a valid breakout, right? But you should notice that there is a liquidity, there was liquidity at this area. So I think that push up was to clear the liquidity at this previous high. This push up was to clear liquidity at this previous high. Okay, I think they've already achieved that. They've swept liquidity at this previous high. So it's possible they will start pushing price down now. Okay, it's possible they will start pushing the price down now. So if you considering selling USD card, if you are considering selling USD card, your stop loss should be, you could set stop loss at this level, which is 3482. What's the current market price now? 3451. 3451. Your stop loss could be at 3482. Anything that makes price break that 1.342, there's a probability that USD card will keep buying. Okay, there's a probability that it could keep buying, and you don't want to hold on to your sell trade, so you exit your trade. Set your stop loss at 1.3482. Okay, so there's good setup on USD card. There's a good setup on Euro USD. Okay, you might want to look. You might want to start trading those pairs. Okay, so let's go to that time frame. We should have a bearish reversal pattern on 1 hour. So you can see what we have on 1 hour. Spinning top. The next candle has closed bearish. This is a bearish setup on 1 hour time frame. You would also notice that the market is trading below the low of that spinning top at the moment. Okay, it's a sell confirmation. Okay, the market is trading below the low of that spinning top, that bullish spinning top. So that's the sell setup. Let's go to 15 minutes. What do we have on 15 minutes? Okay, so this is what we have on 15 minutes. Shift in market structure will occur on 15 minutes at this point. Shift in market structure will occur, I think, if this low is cleared, that will be a shift in market structure. And after a shift in market structure, you wait for price to what? Pull back to premium before you sell. I hope that is clear. Wait for price to pull back to premium before you sell. Okay, and if you don't want to wait for price to pull back to premium before you sell after a shift in market structure, you would ensure that your stop loss is at least 10 pips above the high of this candle. Your stop loss will be 10 pips above the high of this candle if you don't want to wait for price to pull back to premium before you sell. Okay, your risk will be high. But if you wait for price to pull back to premium, then your risk will be very low. Your risk will be very low. Your risk wouldn't exceed maybe 20 or 25 pips if you wait for price to pull back to premium. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. So that's it. Let's see what we have on 5 minutes. Okay. Let me see 1 minute. I think shift of market structure has already occurred on 1 minute. Shift of market structure has already occurred on 1 minute. There was a shift in market structure here. You can see it has already occurred on 1 minute time frame. So wait for price to pull back to just apply a Fibonacci from this swing high. You can take it from this high. Okay. You can take it from this high, this swing high, okay, this swing low. So wait for price to pull back to premium. Premium is above level 50. Wait for price to pull back to premium above level 50. Like I said, if you don't want to wait, okay, if you don't want to wait, you could execute sell, set your stops few pips above the high of this candle, okay. So I'm looking for sell opportunity on USD card, buy opportunity on Euro USD. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Any other question? Do you have any other question? I think we've covered a lot. We've covered a lot. Is there any other pair you want us to analyze? Okay, let's look at USD CHF. Let's start with the day. Okay, so at first, price tested this high. Okay, you can see price tested this high and there was a strong rejection from that high. Can you see that there was a strong rejection from that high? And at this level, at this point, the spinning top and the next candlestick closed bearish. Okay, it closed bearish and it closed below the low of that spinning top. Okay, so this is a bearish setup, right? So that's a bearish setup. So let's go down to 4 hour. What's happening on 4 hour time frame? Okay, you can see I think liquidity was cleared, was swept. You can see these highs, these highs. They swept liquidity at these previous highs. I think they've achieved that, and it's possible price will start dropping from the current market price. Okay, and if you are selling, this is the first target because there is liquidity at this low. Okay, there's liquidity at that low. So if you are selling, that should be your first target. Okay, and your stop loss should be at least 10 pips above this level. Your stop loss should be at least 10 pips above this level. Let's look at 1 hour. We should have a bearish river pattern. Good. Can you see what we have on 1 hour? You can see we had, this is a bearish reversal pattern. This is an engulfing pattern. This is a shooting star. This is an engulfing pattern, and this formed at area of liquidity, at area of resistance. Okay. So there's a high probability that price will start dropping from that level. USD is likely going to go from that point. So if you are selling USD CHF, your stop loss should be few pips above this level, 10 pips above this level. Okay, technically, USD CHF is bearish. Okay, technically, USD CHF is what? Is bearish. Okay, so I think that will be all for today's session. If there are no questions, that will be all. Okay, is there any other pair? Okay, let's just look at USD CHF. Okay, that will be the USD JPY. That will be the last for today. Let's start with the daily. So, from what we have on the daily, okay, this looks bearish on the daily. Okay, this looks bearish. The support was broken. A few days ago, a support was broken. Okay, so let's go down to 4 hour. Okay, here we had is an inverted hammer, which indicates change in trend from bearish to bullish. Okay, on 4 hour. Let's go to 1 hour. USD is not clear. Is not clear. I'm not seeing a very nice pattern on USD JPY. I'm not seeing a nice pattern on USD JPY. Let me go to the weekly and see. Okay, so it's actually, it looks bearish at the moment. USD JPY is bearish. USD JPY is bearish. Going by the weekly pattern, USD JPY is bearish. It is bearish. It is bearish. USD JPY is bearish. Okay, it is bearish. So if you consider selling USD JPY, I would suggest you set your stop loss few pips above this level, which is very high. Few pips above that level, that's about 60 pips. Okay, your stop loss should be 10 pips above this level, and that is very high. That should be about 70 pips. That risk is too high. Okay, it's too high. You might want to wait for price to pull back a little before you sell. Okay, wait for price to pull back a little before you sell. Okay, you might want to price to hit this level before you sell. Okay, You might want to wait for price to clear this buy side liquidity before you sell. That's my take. Or wait for price to feel this, go back and hit this resistance, support resistance. Okay, so this is the zone you should consider selling. That would be my suggestion. Wait for price to fill this zone, fill this gap before you sell. That's my take on USD JPY. Okay, so that will be all for today's session. If there are no questions, do you have any question? Do you have any question? Do you have any question? If you have any question, drop it in the comment space. Any question? Any question? Hope you got value. Hope you got value. Share the link with your loved ones. Ensure you like the stream. If you're yet to subscribe to the channel, please do. Okay, so that you get notification from YouTube each time I come online. Please do if you've not done that, and also share the link with your friends and loved ones who would want to learn how to trade forex, who would want to learn simplified strategies to make profit consistently in the market. From next week, I think I'll be teaching strategies. I'll start from the basic. I'll be teaching. I think we'll start with candlestick pattern. Then after candlestick pattern, we'll look at structures. Okay. Then after that, we'll look at resistance and support. Okay. These are simple strategies I feel every newbie, every beginner trader should know. Okay, every beginner should know these things, and I will do my best to cover that next week. Okay, we'll have strategy session. Any question? Any question? Any question? Any question on strategy, on risk management, on trading plan? If you have any question, drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comment space if you have any question. No question? Okay, so we've had good time, right? We've had good time. So that will be all for today's session. Tomorrow is okay, Friday. I won't be on tomorrow. I believe the week has been a great week for you, and I am hoping and believing that today would be a profitable day for you. Do have a wonderful day.